Some amazing things are happening with Coronado Athletic Club. Cool FM Live has shown the games through the years of this amazing semi-pro organization that starts with the little guys, goes all the way up to semi-pro. But some amazing breaking news has just happened that Coronado Athletic Club will now be merging with Vail Soccer Club. And that's why we're checking in here today on this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by the MORSE Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and Cochise County are backed by MORSE. We're here talking with Mark Biaggi. Mark, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, thanks so much.
For taking the time to talk to us today. Okay, so Vail, you are the founder, you are the head honcho of Vail Soccer Club. And I was just talking to Steve Settle a little bit ago. For those of you who know Coronado Athletic Club, you know Coach Steve and his passion for soccer in this area. And he says you're one of the best. And this merger, how will this enhance the ability for players in Sierra Vista at all ages?
Yeah, well, I really appreciate that. Thanks for having me on. I very much am looking forward to this and really just being able to duplicate what we've done up in Vail and been very successful up there. I'm looking forward to being able to duplicate down here. There's already a massive momentum of soccer and a massive soccer population down in this area that Steve and Maria and Bill and a lot of CAC folks have created. And ultimately, we're not looking to change anything. We're looking to continue and add a couple of things that have been very successful in our past 20 years and my 35 years of experience in this game. And we're looking to bring it here to Sierra Vista and pool some resources together and provide some opportunities for the kids in this great community.
And what age levels? Will it still be just the same Coronado Athletic Club that we're familiar with? Or what will the changes be, and how will that affect some of the players?
It's really going to look very similar. There's still going to be lots of little kids running around playing soccer from ages 2 and 3 all the way up to ages 17, 18, 19, and potentially even post high school with a UPSL team. And we're very excited to offer similar programming that has been happening, and ultimately the difference would be maybe the badge on the chest, but ultimately it's going to be part of something that there's not going to be a lot of change. We're just going to continue doing what's been very positive down here and maybe add some things to spice it up a little bit.
Let's talk about your history real quick. With the founding of the Vail Soccer Club, where was your experience for soccer? Was it in Arizona, or was it elsewhere, or was it all of the above?
So I actually am a military kid. My father was in the Air Force for 24 years, and so I actually grew up in Europe, and most of my childhood was in Europe.
What parts? So, because I know we got a lot of military families.
Yeah, I was in Germany and in Spain.
Awesome. What parts of Germany? What cities?
Germany, I was in, Kaiserslautern, which was in Ramstein.
Yeah.
K-Town, Ramstein. And that's really where I developed my passion for the sport. I was actually back there in October, and I went to a FC Ka game.
No way.
Yes, and I saw my old house. And so been able to just connect. Soccer's given me and my family a lot. And I've been able to share my experiences and bring my expertise to people in Southern Arizona, and I look forward to being able to continue to do it. So then I was able to play, and as I came back this way stateside, I lived in Virginia for a period of time and then ended up coming back. And my father was stationed at Davis-Monthan, which is where he finished his career, and I ultimately finished my soccer playing career, and then just started right away into the coaching career at a pretty young age. And so I've been able to do this for about coming up on 20 years now.
Yeah. Now, in your 20 years of coaching experience, obviously working with the UPSL, which is what we have been highlighting a lot of the games on Cool FM Live, watching the Coronado Athletic Club players who are, end up doing so amazing that they end up going to like an FC Tucson or somewhere up in Phoenix, or even the greater beyond, like Christian Gallagher or somebody like that, that we've seen. How will your experience in that 20 years of coaching, how will that be able to enhance what is going on down here, and then make that merger that much more seamless, being able to use players together? Or how will that work?
Yeah, I think the best resource is being able to use my network and my network of coaches, and also the network of the coaches that are currently in the Vail Soccer Club staff. We all have a network because we've done this for a lengthy period of time. And certainly there's phone calls to be made, and there's relationships that already exist that are now going to be open and available to kids in this community.
And the exciting part, again, about this merger is that it'll still be all levels, and the fact that Sierra Vista people who have Sierra Vista residents or Cochise County residents who have people in the Coronado Athletic Club, they won't need to go to Vail for practices?
Correct, not at all.
You come to them?
I want players in this community to stay in this community, to be able to play in this community, while adding some resources that will help enhance their experience here.
What's the ultimate goal of having this merger? What do you see, maybe not even 5 years down the road, but I mean, again, with that experience and that mindset, I'm sure you approach something like this looking at the short term and the long term. What would be that 5 to 10 year goal for this merger between Vail Soccer Club and Coronado Athletic Club?
I think there can be really some endless opportunities, some very neat opportunities. You're talking for kids as young as 4, 5, and 6 to do, regional events together, whether we travel down here, they come up there for a little, events like that. But then you start to talk about the kids that are a little bit older, maybe 10 to 19, and just the opportunities to share resources, share coaches, share a player pool, and also hopefully try to get kids to not only play here, but be able to develop here. And then for those that desire to leave and maybe play collegiately or have other opportunities, also be able to give those kids those experiences too.
So building players, not just for the present, but for the future, and then not just necessarily for Coronado Athletic Club or Vail Soccer Club, but literally for collegiate and then possibly professional, other semi-pro, other USPL style, I guess, leagues in other markets.
Ultimately, of course, yeah. I mean, first we like to say that, we're teaching life through soccer, but there are a few kids and there's a handful that are out there that will have very extra opportunities because of a talent or an ability level. And we certainly want to open the door for those kids as well and provide those opportunities. And so certainly there's already been a number of kids here. You mentioned one, Christian Gallagher, that is over, playing in New York. And we want to not only keep that door open, but push more kids through it if they want it and if they're able to, achieve those levels.
Well, we know you're going to find extreme talent down here in Sierra Vista and the greater Cochise County area through the Coronado Athletic Club. It's an amazing opportunity for the CAC to partner with VSC. Yeah. We're not used to these green colors here. These more blue colors, but we'll get used to it, I promise. We'll do our best. No, I'm just kidding. Mark Biaggi, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time today, explaining this merger. And for more information, what you can do is you can check the Coronado Athletic Club Facebook page. That'll be linked in the post description, or check out Vail Soccer Club. If you got questions, Mark is here. His team will be here. You guys are coming down several days a week to continue all the regular practices and things that are going on that the Coronado Athletic Club family is used to, and we'll keep on striving toward excellence through the game of soccer. Before we go, 2 quick questions. What are some life lessons? Every athlete, their career, their athletic endeavor career will come to an end. What are some lessons, tangible things that young soccer players of all young ages, like you said, the 4-year-olds all the way up, what are some of those things that they can hold on to that they'll keep with them the rest of their life?
Yeah, great question. I think 3 things that come to mind right away is hard work ethic, and commitment, right? And those are things that you can use in a family setting. Those are things you can use in a work setting, and those are things you use every single day, right? That's part of we're developing life. We're using soccer to do it. But those are things that you can definitely get in any youth sport. But obviously one of the things that we very much value at Vail Soccer Club, and we're looking forward to continuing to work with kids on those things.
Great values to instill in the young people. And we do a segment called Coach's Corner, where we talk to different coaches all around Cochise County, and we ask them that question. But this is the final question that we ask. And since you're a coach, I figure we can ask you this question as well. Mark Biaggi, founder of the Vail Soccer Club, what is your all-time favorite sports movie?
Oh, man. It's either The Big Green or Miracle. I'm going to leave it at those. I can't pick. I'm going to lean Big Green. I love that one. It's a soccer movie. It's a great one. That's, go Disney.
Exactly. Go House of Mouse.
Probably up there.
Miracle's a House of Mouse too, I believe.
I'm leaving out some good ones. I'm leaving out some good ones, but you put me on the spot there. I'm going to go Big Green.
I think that's a great choice. Mark Biaggi, again, pleasure to talk to you again. For more information about the Vail Soccer Club and the merger with the Coronado Athletic Club here in Cochise County, check the postscription, get on that Facebook, and make sure you follow their page. Thank you so much for watching this very special interview with head coach Mark Biaggi of the Vail Soccer Club, brought to you by the MORSE Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and Cochise County are backed by MORSE. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Tag all your friends and family all across Southern Arizona who love this beautiful game, the world's greatest game, soccer, and make sure that they are able to get involved. If they're interested in getting involved, this is the man to see, and the information is in the post description. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Have a great day, everybody. We'll check in with you again later on. Awesome, man.
Thank you.
Hey, nice to